What's up, YouTube? Old Guy 379 here. Hey, I just wanted to address a couple comments in my section in one of my videos. Again, there seems to be some confusion over this whole 4 million mile thing in 30 years. I don't know why that seems to be so difficult for some guys to understand. One of the commenters, I think the biggest problem is he misunderstood me. He thinks that I said I ran like 4 million miles in 8 or 9 years. No. God, I'm not that big a super trucker, trust me. But it's not hard to do 4 million miles in 30 years. And I'm going to just answer this question real quick right here. So on average, I took about, and still to this day, about 5 days a month I take off completely. So if you figure 5 times 12 is 12 months in a year, right? That's 60 days, okay? So that leaves you with 305 days. Are we going to agree with that? 305 days, right? Average mileage, I would say most drivers out here are averaging around 550 miles a day, but we're going to use 500 just for argument's sake. So 305 times 50. 305 times 500, sorry. You see that? That's 152,500 miles in a year. That's only running 300 days out of the year. Now I've got 24 years in before I got off the road. That's 3.6 million miles right there. Okay. Now, why does this matter? It doesn't. Really, the number of miles you've driven in a way really doesn't matter. I think it's kind of a big deal to me because it's like a benchmark. I hit 1 million miles. That was really cool. I hit 2. That was cool. 3, 4. Man, 4 million miles and no accidents. And, I can count all the tickets I've ever had on one hand in the last 30 years. 2 of those were actually in my car, so I guess they don't really count at 3. But that's beside the point. I just wanted to show you, it's not that hard to do. A guy can actually do 4 million miles in 30 years. He can do it 25 pretty easy. Let's just do this real quick. Let's do the math. Divided by 25. That's 160,000 miles a year. I just showed you running 500 miles a day is almost 153,000. It's not that far off. So yes, it can be done, and you can do it too. I just happen to, I'm fortunate enough, I guess. I happened to spend time working for companies that kept us running and kept our wheels turning so that we could make money and they could make money. I see it this day and age. I talk to so many guys out here in the rental business when I was doing the truck rentals and leases, and I just love talking to truck drivers, different guys. But a lot of these big companies, and I had a son-in-law that worked for one of the bigger companies that will remain nameless at this point because everybody hates them like crazy, and only because they have a horrible safety rating. In reality versus what they pay people to say their safety rating is. But anyway, he would run on average about 300 miles a day. They just could not keep him dispatched to move, and I don't understand why. And they told him, oh yeah, we're going to get you 500, 600 miles a day every single day, and that only happened maybe like once a week. He was doing Walmart DC stuff, and he would sit at the Walmart DC all day, get a trailer, run 200 miles, drop that trailer, grab an empty, run back to the DC, drop that trailer, and then sit. Maybe he would grab another one and head to another Walmart and then sit. So he might get 600 miles in a day, but it was very rare. Usually it was between 350 and 450 miles. So yeah, with that kind of record, I can see how a guy would wonder how you could ever get there. But anyway, guys, I love you, man. Thank you so much for the comments. I appreciate them. I appreciate all the subscribers that I have. 1,500, man. I mean, really, that's 1,500 more, quite literally, than I thought I would ever have. I thought, I might get 1 or 2, and then they get mad at me and freaking leave. But God, it's been amazing, and I love answering questions. I love seeing the comments, even when they don't agree with me, man, even when they're trying to prove me wrong. I love it, because I know what I've done, what you've done, and be proud of what you do, man. Take pride in this job. This is a great job. It's a great career. There's guys out there that'll argue with me. I know some guys, man, trucking will just suck the life right out of you. Any job can suck the life right out of you. My last job, just, man, it was a soul-sucking, life-killing job. It really was. If it wasn't for the people that worked for me, and that I worked around every day, I would have probably not done it as long as I did. So it's all about perspective and how you see things. So keep a positive attitude, keep healthy, keep safe. By all means, keep trucking, and keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, guys. Hey, we'll catch you on the flip side, all right? Take care. See ya.